Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here, and today I have for you, movie stars aren't cool anymore. I know this is a little bit different than some physical media and stuff and everything, but I recently was on YouTube and I was watching a video by Jamie Kennedy. I like Jamie Kennedy, always have. I've been a big fan since Scream. And he was talking about movie stars and Hollywood and where it's at. And, he was hitting the nail on the head really well. And I think a lot of people are feeling the way Jamie Kennedy is feeling. And I was going to bring up his video here real quick. And there's a couple parts I want to touch on where he's talking about this and give a little bit of my thoughts, because I think, like I said, I think a lot of us are really feeling the way he's feeling. So I'm going to go ahead and start it here and let's listen to what he says. And then I'll give you some of my thoughts as well.
I hate to say it. I don't hate to say it. Movie stars aren't cool anymore.
It's true.
You tell me if I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It seems like every other day I lose a hero.
Right?
I lose a hero because they're spouting off their mouth on their particular beliefs that the common man cannot align with.
Exactly.
But yet they want the common man to come and support their art, because that's what it is. If you buy a ticket to a movie theater, you're supporting their art. But yet they are condemning the common man, being arrogant to the common man, and talking down to the common man.
Yes, sir.
When these said movie stars have a lot of, I'm sure, some skeletons in their closet.
Oh, you know it. You know it. And I'm going to stop that part there because I'm going to get to another part we talked about. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think the movie star isn't cool anymore? Do you think that Jamie Kennedy's got a point here? Because it's true. Every day you see a celebrity or somebody that you grew up watching, and they're just like spouting off this nonsense. They're going into the fan blaming, which is what's happening a lot here with things. Is like they fan blame you, and then they expect you to go out and watch their content. To me, nowadays, it's not so much entertainment, it's content. And I don't like the word content on it. I do like the word art, that it used to be art. And I mean, you see it every day. It's like we've gotten to the point now where can we separate the art from the artist? Right? Because there's so many great movies and stuff that we grew up with and that we watch, and movie stars that we thought were cool at one point in time, right? And now we don't. And I think one good thing is like celebrity worship is something we should never ever do. We should never celebrity worship, because that is bad, because eventually they will let you down, the big celebrity movie stars, and that is insanity. And I think Jamie Kennedy has a great point there. And it really, I mean, just take a look at like what's going on with the Star Wars Acolyte, right? Nobody watched that show. Nobody watched that show. The lead actress, who's trying to be a movie star or a celebrity, whatever you want to call it, put out a diss track against fans. And not only that, they're blaming toxic fans for why the show is canceled, when that's the furthest thing from the truth. The truth of the matter is nobody watched the damn show because it was a crappy show. It was not art. It was content. It was message driven. And it was people spouting off their, like Jamie Kennedy said, they were spouting off their ideology and everything. And it turned people off and nobody watched it. And that's why it's canceled. Disney's not going to keep $180 million show on the air if nobody's watching it. And it's not the toxic fans' fault. It's because those fans that are saying that it's the greatest show in the world, and these celebrities out there, like, saying all these things, it's that they're the reason nobody's watching it. They're the reason nobody's watching it. And there are no movie stars left anymore. I'm going to get to another point here where I'm sure some of you saying, well, there are some movie stars. There's Tom Cruise, there's this. Well, he does bring that up. So I'm going to go ahead and scooch it over to here for you guys. This right here. So let's get to it.
I just feel like I really don't think, because A, you're not escaping into them anymore. You know too much about them.
And you're not escaping into the entertainment anymore. It's not escapism.
Where's the good original piece of content? There's a couple guys right now they're making as movie stars, but
I hate the word content. I hate that. Yeah, there are a couple
doing remakes and stuff.
Exactly. It's all remaking franchises because they're scared to take attention.
Tom Cruise is obviously still a movie star.
And there you guys go, Tom Cruise.
There's a few people obviously that are.
Yeah, there's a few out there.
But I don't even know if movies are stars anymore. Exactly. Does that make sense?
I get you. 100%.
But when I just see people and their opinions are just not, they're not common sense.
Exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it there and bring this down real quick. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think, what do you guys think about this? I will put a link in the description down below if you guys want to go watch this whole video. I highly recommend you go watch this whole video. It's a great video. Not only does he talk about the movie stars and where Hollywood's at, and how he also talks about how, you know, people want to hold celebrities and movie stars and Hollywood accountable nowadays. You know, they have accountability and we want to hold them accountable. And, you know, I love the fact that they're not in touch with the common man, but yet they blame the common man for not going to see the movies when they're in fact putting down the common man and everything, and how they're just constant remakes and everything. He also talks about like where people are now making their own form of, you know, like podcast and entertainment stuff through YouTube and other channels and podcasts where they're watched more and listened to more than like Variety or the entertainment rags and stuff like that. You know, much like myself, you know, and one of my goals here is I this is something different than I talk about. I like talking about physical media, horror, 80s, 90s nostalgia, and B movies and boobies. And I love talking about entertainment stuff like this because I'm an entertainment channel and this is stuff I like talking about. And it's fascinating to see how so many people in Hollywood and people on certain political parties on both sides are starting to see this and get fed up with this. Now, I'm not political. I'm not trying to get political. I don't want to be political. My channel is not about that. You can have whatever political, religious belief you want, whatever. I'm just covering this stuff. I find this fascinating. And I think as somebody who loves movies and stuff, I think so many of us continue to go back to the older movies. I continue to buy physical media because of that, find better movies on physical media and older movies because in today's day and age, content and the lack of movie stars and the lack of common sense within Hollywood and the movie stars and celebrities and the fan blaming and fan bashing and all that is just ridiculous. And yes, there are new original movies out there, but I think because of all this, people are not giving those chances because they are so fed up with modern entertainment. Not only that, like the younger audiences, and like you mentioned, how movies are no longer stars. Movies to them are nothing. They have their TikTok, they have video games, they have other things. So to them, it's a dead media. But to people like me who loves movies, it's sad and it's depressing to see this happen. But I agree with him. What are you guys' thoughts on all this? And if you do disagree with me, and if you do disagree with Jim Kennedy, that is fine. All viewpoints are welcome here. But let me know what all you guys think about all this in the comment section down below. And if you like what you saw here, maybe consider hitting that like button or subscribing, hitting that bell for notifications. That'd be awesome if you're in your guys' subscriptions, or possibly share the video out for everybody to see, or join and become a channel member because that would help out my channel immensely. Thank you, and shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being channel members here and for all of your support. And to everybody watching, whether you like me, hated me, or like this video, or hated this video, I thank you for sticking this long. Wherever you are, have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Always support physical media because it truly is the superior format. Godspeed.